What's up, man? What's up, everybody? It's Josh here with Unbiased MMA Sports Talk. Coming to you high as hell. Now, I'm just going to recap last night's main event, Blaydes versus Curtis Lewis. The last video I posted, I really just talked about the main event. But that was a mistake because there was a whole bunch of good fights on that card that I should have talked about. One being the co-main for sure. That one, that was controversial, I guess. I honestly had Vieira winning. But I had her winning 2-1. But I'm not upset at old girl because once you look at the fight stats, she had like 170 something hits or strikes and something like that, and the other girl only had like 20. And I've always been one to say I think that takedowns matter. I think ground control time matters. Not so much clinch time, but ground control for sure matters. And that third round, she had her on the ground, and she didn't really do much. She didn't really do much at all. So, and then old girl reversed it and started beating the shit out of her. So, on that sequence, if she won on that sequence, then I'm not mad, and that definitely changing the way that I judge fights too, because like now it's like, okay, you got the takedown, it counts as a takedown, but what are you gonna do? You know what I'm saying? And I think that kind of weighs if that was like significant or not. Trying to think what else fight was on that card. The Nate and Juliana Rosa, that was a good one. Tom Aspinall, man, that guy. Whew. That guy, yeah. I could definitely see him being the future of MMA, and I'm glad he's not like, broadcasting them stuff, kind of like how Macy Barber done. Because I mean, looks like everybody knows he's a highly touted, prospect, and he's like just kind of embracing it. I think him and Chris Dawkins, the guy who won later in the fight in the card, I think he and Tom would be a great fight. But Chris had a good explanation too. Like, they're two top prospects. Why not have them meet later in their careers, versus right now? He wasn't ducking the fight, but he's just saying, like, we got two heavyweight prospects, the future of the division right there. Let's not have them fight immediately because they both about to have a number next to their name for sure. For sure. Chris might have a higher name because he beat Alexia. I think the guy that Tom beat wasn't ranked, but people are saying that he's probably going to be ranked after that win. Yeah. No, I don't know. I don't think they should fight, but I will watch it though. I would watch it for sure. So let's talk about the main card. The last video I made, I straight up said that, Curtis Blaydes will win. He's just going to keep taking the takedown, and I think it's going to overwhelm Derek Lewis. And honestly, I thought it was kind of going that route in the first round, even though I don't think he had a takedown, but he had a couple. I don't even think he had an attempt, really. Maybe he did have an attempt. But Derek Lewis, pretty much was doing what he's supposed to do, keeping the distance. And he even said that, he was just waiting for him to close in. But in the first round, Curtis Blaydes was piecing him. Derek Lewis had some good hits too, but I think first round definitely went to Curtis. But then, yeah, I didn't see that coming. Shooting for a takedown and straight up uppercutted him. Like, man, Derek Lewis is something, man. Let me tell you. Derek Lewis is, hey, they call him a black beast, yes. He is, man. He really is, man. And then I don't know if he was joking or not about calling out what's his name? Overeem. I don't know if he was serious or not. But I mean, that'd be an interesting fight. I mean, I think that's a pretty easy win for Derek Lewis. But I think that, with the championship fight coming up, I mean, I think it's probably best for people to just stay busy, don't squat on their position. I can see Derek Lewis and Curtis pulling off two two more fights, you know, in between Francis Ngannou and whoever the winner fights. You know, I could see them pulling off two fights before. I could see Derek Lewis pulling off two fights before he gets a shot at the belt. Because it's Francis and Stipe, then John Jones. Then I would assume Derek Lewis will get the winner if he wins, you know, if he beats whoever he fights next. So, man, it sucks for Curtis Blaydes, you know. But I don't think he's fallen off by any means. He still is like, is pretty threatening, I think. So, but yeah, that was my recap of the fight. It was a good fight card. This weekend, it's another heavyweight. The French guy, Sergio Gane, I think. Yes, that's gonna be a good one. I cannot wait for that one. I don't know who's all on that card though, but we will see. I'll make another video hopefully midweek, not the day before the fight. I'll try to make one midweek. But yeah, thanks for watching. Please hit the like button, subscribe, leave a comment. I appreciate it. Y'all take care.